So welcome back to our aptitude session. The aptitude syllabus is similar to what we have already seen for TCS as well. So it can be the repetition because aptitude syllabus to remains same, but concept we will again discuss and we will do more practice problems. Okay. Again, for aptitude, whatever shortcut techniques are required, we'll just have a quick look up for it. The types of numbers which are included in maths have natural numbers which are excluding 0, all positive numbers. Whole numbers are including 0, all positive numbers. Then comes integers which include positive as well as negative numbers. So these are the basic number classification in maths. Then we have prime numbers. Prime numbers are the numbers which are divisible by number itself and 1, right? That means the numbers which come in their own table, they are not part of any other numbers table, are called prime numbers. Composite numbers are the non-prime numbers. Real numbers are the numbers which can be denoted on the number line. Rational numbers are the numbers which can be denoted with the ratio. And irrational numbers which cannot be represented as a ratio but as a decimal. So जो decimal में हम बता पाते हैं, those are called irrational numbers. Then we will have a quick look for the divisibility rules of each of these, right? So divisibility rules for 2 and 5. When the number is said to be divisible by 2, that means all even numbers are divisible by 2, right? So number which has unit place 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are divisible by 2. And the numbers which are divisible by 5 are the numbers which has at its units place 0 and 5. So these are the basic concept which we have for the divisibility rules of 2 and 5. Now we are going to look for what can be the shortcut trick to find the number if divisible by 2 and 5, right? So for 2, as we have seen, the unit digit should be even, and for 5 the unit digit should be 0 or 5. Now when it comes for 2 or 5, just remember in aptitude you will not be asked if the number is divisible by 2 or 5 because it will be easy to tell by looking at the unit digit. You will be asked if the sum is divisible or if the multiplication is divisible by 2 or 5, like that. So we'll see few problems. What is the remainder when this thing is divided by 4, right? Now 4 is the power of 2, second power of 2, right? So we have to see now the divisor. डिविडेंट एंड डिवाइजर दो चीज़ें होती है. सो जो डिवाइजर होता है दैट इज ऑफ 4. नाउ वी हैव टू सी कि डिवाइजर कौन सी किसकी पावर है. इधर इट्स 2's पावर और इट विल बी 5's पावर एंड यू आर आस्क्ड टू फाइंड द रिमाइंडर. सो व्हाट वी विल डू, we will use the divisibility rule of 2. Since the divisor is 4, it is second power of 2, we will use the divisibility of 2. Divisibility of 2 says what? जब भी 2 की जितनी भी पावर हो, जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे एक लास्ट स्टेटमेंट यहाँ लिखा था, consider only number of last digits of the number equal to the power of 2 or 5. मतलब पावर है अभी 4 is the second power of 2. So we will consider each numbers only last 2 digits. Alright. For example, 2, 3, 5, 6. So we will consider only 5, 6 of it. 5, 4, 3, 7, we will consider only 3, 7. 7, 6, 4, 6, we will consider only 4, 6. So we are going to consider only last 2 digits of each number. And we are going to see if those 2 digits are divisible by 4, then what remainder comes. Since the question is of remainder, we are going to find the remainders of the numbers. Alright. So if for example 4 is the second power of 2, that means 56 में से if we divide 56 by 4, what remainder we get? 56 is divided by 4. It is divisible. So remainder is 0. Then we will see 37 is divided by 4. What is the remainder? 4 9s are 36, so remainder is 1. Right? Then 7646 is if divided by 4, what is the remainder? 46 if divided by 4, the remainder is 2. Now we are going to consider the same operation of remainders as that given in the problem. Alright, so we are having the remainders available with us 0, 1 and 2. So now we are going to repeat the same problem and same operation. So 0 into 1 into 2, answer is 0. So what is the remainder when this whole multiplication is divided by 4? The answer will be 0. So you don't need to actually perform the operation, but you have to see how you can in faster way you can calculate this. So you have to know these divisibility rules for such problems. Alright. So what is the remainder when some operation is divided by some divisor? Now this was the case of power of 2. Now we will see the power of 5. Same concept we are going to apply. Since यहाँ पे plus है, it is much easier this time. So what is the remainder when these numbers are divided by 25? This operation is divided by 25. So 25 is the again second power of 5. So we are going to consider only last 2 digits this time as well, and we are going to divide it by the divisor, not the original number. Like we are going to divide by 25, not 5. That you have to remember. 25 is second power of 5, but we are going to divide it by 25. So first number, last 2 digits we are going to consider, which is 75 divided by 25. The remainder is 0. Since the remainder is us, we are going to see what are the remainders. Second number 78 when divided by 25, the remainder will be 3. Third number, last 2 digits when divided by 25, the remainder is 6. Alright. Now we are going to perform the same operation as that given in the problem. So 0 plus 3 plus 6, which is 9, and that will be our final answer. Now when this, after doing this final operation, like यहाँ पे हमने plus किया है, फिर पिछले बार हमने multiply किया था. So in this case, whatever operation we are going to perform, उससे हमें जो answer मिल रहा है, जैसे last time हमें 0 आया था, this time it is 9. Both the cases, the answer was less than the divisor. Last time it was 4, जब answer आया था 0. This time it is 25, answer is 9. That's why these are our final answers. If after performing this operation, if the answer comes more than the divisor, like last time अगर हमारा answer 9 आता जहाँ पे divisor 4 था, in that case हमें इस 9 को फिर से 4 से divide करना पड़ता. That means if you are getting this final answer more than the divisor, you have to again divide it by the divisor to see what remainder it is having. And that remainder will be your final answer. That we can show you. Now what is the remainder when this thing is divided by 8? Now can you answer me this question? Now here 8 is the... Yes, Ali? So now in this case, what is the remainder when this thing is divided by 8? Now 8 is the third power of 2. So we are going to consider only last 3 digits. And then we are going to divide those 3 digits by 8. Right? So 078 divided by 8. What remainder it gives you? You don't need to consider the quotient. You have to consider the remainder. So 8 में remainder आता है 6. Right? 8 9s are 72. 486 का divide by 8. Remainder comes 6 again. 725 divided by 8. Remainder comes as 5. Yes, Rishika? So now we are going to perform the same operation of the remainders as that given in the problem. So problem में plus है, तो यहाँ पे भी हम remainder का addition करेंगे. 6 plus 5, which is 17. Now in this case, the answer is more than the divisor. अपना divisor है 8, but we are getting the answer as 17. That means we are again going to divide 17 by 8. And whatever remainder comes, that will be our final answer. Yeah, Hariram is saying it's 1 because 17 divided by 8, what remainder we will get? 1. So 1 is our final answer. So whenever you get such examples, you have to see what remainder you are getting. Or remainder का है, तो we have to consider the remainders. So by now we have seen the divisibility rule for 2, 4, 6, or not 6, sorry, 8. So all powers of 2, 5, all powers of 5, right? Now the next thing for 3 and 9. For 3 and 9 it is much easier. You have to just add the digits of the numbers and divide it by 3 or 9, whatever is asked. अब यहाँ पे power will not come in picture. You have to actually, your divisor will be 3 or 9. Okay? So add all the digits of the number. Sum of the digits should be divisible by 3 or 9. Then the number is said to be divisible by 3 or 9. So find the remainder when this is divided by 3. Now we have to see whether the number is divisible by 3. For that we have to add all the digits of the numbers. And then we have to divide the sum by 3, because 3 is our divisor. So 49 divided by 3, remainder is 1. That's why our answer is 1. Same thing for 9. Add all the digits, divide sum by 9 and see the remainder. Okay. So far we have seen the divisibility rule for 2, 4, 5, sorry 2, 3, 4, 5 and 9. अगर 10 तक के अपन digits देखें तो इतने numbers के we have seen the divisibility rule. Any doubt so far? Okay. Thank you. Then comes the divisibility rule for 7 and 13. So when the rules for 7 and 13 comes, add or subtract each pair and divide the answer by 7 or 13. What you have to do, you have to make the pair of 3 digits, starting from the unit digit. And if the main last digit is remain only 1 or 2, you have to add the 0 in front of the number to make it the pair of 3. Okay? So we have seen this is for 7 and 13. Again, not powers, only 7 and 13. So find the remainder when this number is divided by 7. So what do? We write the number, we make 3 groups. Now since there are 9 digits, all the 3 pairs we have. Then what we do, add and subtract each pair alternately. So starting from the unit digit plus minus, ऐसा sign हम हर एक group को देंगे. First plus, then minus, first plus, then minus. Okay? And then we actually do this arithmetic operation based on their sign. So add the positive number, subtract the negative number from it, and whatever answer you get, that you divide by 7. So you will get the remainder. You have to see what remainder you are getting. Now you will say, instead of doing this, you can directly divide by 7 because 7 table is much easier. But what about 13? How many of you know actually the table of 13? So in such cases, these things will come quickly in mind. So similarly for 13, we can make the groups of 3. And now you can see the last number 1 is remain alone. So that's why we have to add 2 zeros to make the group of 3. Then it will be a complete group. And plus minus. Then do actually operation, arithmetic operation of it. See what answer you are getting. Divide it by 13. You will get the answer as 9. So that is your final remainder. Right? So we have seen for 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So we have seen for 2 and 5, we have to see divisor is of what power and of which power. If 2's power, 5's power, those many digits we have to consider and divide it by the divisor and see the remainder. For 3 and 9, we add the digits. Then we divide the sum by 3 or 9, whatever is the divisor. Now for 7 and 13, we have seen make the 3 groups and then add, subtract alternately and see what remainder you are getting by dividing by 7 and 13. Then comes the divisibility rule for 11. Add the digits at the odd place, add the digits at even place, perform odd digit sum, even digit sum, and result should be divided by 11. Right? Now what do we do whenever number is given and you are asked to find if the number is divided by 11? We renumber digits as odd even places. Like Now our number is 884756. So starting from the unit digit, you number them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Now you see the odd place पे कौन से digits है, odd place के digits, odd places कौन से है 1, 3, 5, even places है 2, 4, 6. So 1, 3, 5 पे कौन से digits है ये, you have to add them. Then even places के digits, add them, and you have to always do odd minus even irrespective of the sum. So यहाँ पे 21 minus 17, it is coming up to 4. So this is our final remainder. So for 11, what do? We add the digits at odd places, we add the digits at even places, we minus them, subtract them, odd minus even, and then whatever remainder we get is the final remainder of the answer. Now since the number is smaller, you can directly go for the 11 table and you can divide directly also. That will be faster if you feel. But sometimes for 11, the problems come more complex. Another example similar, again odd minus even we will do. In this case, digits coming at odd places have less sum than the digits at even places. But still we are going to do odd minus even, and when the answer comes negative, we subtract it from 11. And the remainder comes as the final answer. So if you are getting subtraction positive, that is your final answer. If you are getting subtraction negative, then whatever negative answer you are getting, you just subtract it from 11, you will get the final remainder. This is much faster. If you perform actually division of 11, then it will take more time than this method, because if you practice more, this is much quicker method. So what if some random examples come, that any random number is divisible by any random number, then what is the remainder? Because every time we cannot remember shortcuts for each and every number, right? So how can we do that? Now whatever divisibility rules we have seen so far, for 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, these are enough to divide any number by any number. Okay, so that we will see now, how fast we can do that. So for example, we have, suppose 99 number है आपका, divisor है वो, मतलब if you are asked if the number is divisible by 99 or not, or what remainder comes as 99 if the number is divided by 99, then what do we do? Ab 99 ka divisibility rule to we don't know, and we cannot remember each number's divisibility rule, right? So whatever divisor we are getting, we have to factorize it into prime factors. Not necessarily prime factors, but the pair of numbers in which HCF is 1. HCF is 1 means there is no other common factor between them. मतलब आपको divisor को ऐसे factors में factorize करना है जहाँ पे there is no common number apart from 1. For example, if your divisor is 99, of course there is no other option but to go for 11 into 9, because 99 comes into only one table. 33 into 3 is also there, but again 33 and 3 has a common factor as 3, right? So that pair we cannot take. So we have to see the pairs which have only 1 as a common factor. 12. Now 12 के factors है 3 into 4 12, 6 into 2 12. Out of which we have to select the pair in which only common number is 1, common factor is 1. So if we select 6 and 2, we have common factor as 2, right? 6 का भी factor है 2, 2 में भी factor है 2. But for 3 and 4, we have only 1 as a common factor. That's why we are not going to consider 6 and 2 pair, but we are going to divide this divisor as a 3 and 4. अब आपको ये पता ही होगा कि एक नंबर से अगर कोई नंबर डिविजिबल है, मतलब उसके फैक्टर से भी वो डिविजिबल होता है. If any number is divisible by 6, it is divisible by 2 and 3, because 2 and 3 are the factors of 6, right? That's why if we factorize divisor into any number, those number will also divide the number equally. Clear hai? Now, for example, 24. We have so many pairs for 24. So which pair we are going to select here? Yes, perfect. Because only those pairs are having common factor as 1. So we are going to perform the divisibility rule of 8 and 3 on the given number. Now, you will end up in getting such questions that if a number is divisible by 88, find A and B. Now it is given that the number is divisible by 88. That means it is also divisible by its factor. 88 के factor से भी वो divisible है. Now obviously we don't know the divisibility rule of 88 and we have to find the A and B of the number. So what do? We will divide 88 into numbers, factors, which have only 1 as a common factor. अब 88 में कौन से factors आते हैं? 11 8 जा 88, 22 4 जा 88, right? But 22 and 4 again has a common factor as 2. So we cannot consider that pair. So another pair comes into picture as 11 and 8. So we are going to perform now divisibility rule of 8 and divisibility rule of 11. Clear hai? How do we divide the divisor into factors? Because these are very common kinds of problems in aptitude. Now, which divisibility rule to apply first? If we go for 11, what 11 divisibility rule says? Sum of odd minus sum of even. So odd places में जो digits है minus even places के digits. Now you can see B is in odd position, A is in even position. That means we have two unknown numbers in the same problem. So we cannot apply 11 divisibility rule at this moment. So first we will go for the divisibility rule of 8, which will follow as divisibility rule of 2. Now what does it say? 2 की कितनी power है 8, उतने number of digits we have to consider. So it is third power of 2, that's why we are going to consider only last 3 digits of the given number. And the number is divisible by 88, it is given, that means it is divisible by 88, it is divisible by 8, and it is divisible by 11. Right? If the number is divisible by some number, then it is also divisible by the factors of the numbers. ठीक है? Now 35b, 35b, ये number जो है that is divisible by 8. अब b की जगह what values we have in options? 2, 5, 6 and 2. That means 2, 5 and 6 are the given values or the options for b. Out of which will satisfy at the place of b? Let's put 2 first. So the number becomes 352. Is it divisible by 8? 352. Yes, it is divisible by 8, right? That means we got the value for b as 2. So we got the first variable. Now we have to look after only option A or D, right? Because we have fixed the value of b as 2. Now comes the divisibility rule of 11. What divisibility rule of 11 says? Odd minus even. So let's the digits odd minus even करो. Odd places पे जो numbers आते minus even places के numbers. So you will end up in getting such equation. Now when the number is divisible by 11, that means remainder is 0. Right? So remainder find out करने का ये तरीका है जो हमने divisibility rules से देखा है. That means remainder is equal to 6 minus a, and if the number is divisible by 11, the remainder is 0. That means 6 minus a is equal to 0. That means we are getting the value of a as 6. So we have frozen the answer as D, 6 and 2, because we have got the answer so. So our number is 1568635 So this is how you find the numbers or variables in the numbers, or we can use the divisibility rule to find the numbers. Now we will see few shortcut techniques to calculate the multiplication factors. I'll just share my another screen with you. Now for multiplication, any number if you want to multiply First we will see for 11. So any number, if you want to multiply by 11, what trick we apply? We write the number's digit as it is, leave a gap, add the digits and fill the gap. So if you want to multiply any number by 11, what do? We write the digits as it is. In between we will leave the gap, add the digits, आपस में add करो, 2 plus 1 3, write the sum here. So any number you can multiply by 11 with this trick. So when the divisibility rule of 11 comes, उसमें भी अगर आपको उल्टा आपको 11 से multiply करना है, तो you can have this trick. So you can have any number multiply by 11. What do? गैप से लिखे, add each digit आपस में, यहाँ से चालू करके 5 plus 2 7, 2 plus 3 5. So 3575 will be your answer. You can cross check with the calculator if I am right. Right? Any random number, any bigger number also you can have. Multiply by 11. Write the outermost digits. If you are getting any sum carryover, you have to add it into the sum. 4 plus 3 7, 5 plus 4 9, 5 plus 2 7. Do not forget to add each and every digit. 8 plus 2 10, so 0, 1 carryover, 9 becomes 10. So this will be your answer. Okay, this is how you keep on multiplying by 11. So any number you take, but you have to add each and every digit. Do not leave any digit unattended. जैसे 3 plus 4 7, 4 plus 5, 5 plus 2, 2 plus 8, 8 plus 9. You should not miss out on anything. जैसे आपने 5 plus 2 किया and सीधा 9 plus 8 नहीं कर सकते. You have to consider each and every digit twice. This is the trick to multiply by 11. Then I will also show the multiplication trick for 2-digit numbers. When you have to add, multiply any 2-digit numbers, हम generally क्या करते हैं? इसको multiply करो, then leave a space, then start multiplying this and add everything, right? Another method is you first multiply the tens digit 4. This is 20, right? I'll add like this, I'll add like this. Then you cross multiply and add. So 4 into 2, 8, 5 into 2, 10. So it is 18, right? Then you write the outermost digits outside and keep on adding with each pair. So 2 plus 8, 10, 0. Carryover is 1. 4 plus 1, 5. And 1 carryover is 6. What do? 0 ऐसे के ऐसे लिखा, 8 and 2 को ऐड किया, 4 and 1 को ऐड किया, और फिर इसका जो कैरी ओवर है that we have added into this. This is addition, not subtraction, right? So I'll show you one slide regarding how many combinations can come in this 2 by 2 multiplication. 63 into 46, the same thing I have done on board, which we are going to see. So do tens digit multiplication first. 6 into 4, 24. Unit digit 6 into 3, 18, right at the end. Beach में cross multiply and add. So you will end up with the sum. Outermost digits you write separately and add each digit in a pair. If you are getting the tens digit multiplication as a single digit, which I have got here, you have to consider it in the addition, right? So keep the unit digit separate and add the remaining digits in pair. So you will get the answer as this. And what if you get the 3-digit sum like this? So what do? We keep the outermost digit outside, add the first pair and then remaining digits together. जैसे हमने 7 and 8 पहले add किया and then remaining digits 6, 1 and 0 we have added together. So 8 plus 7 का जो carry over आएगा that we are not going to add into 6 plus 1 but it will directly get added to the 3. outermost digit में add होगा वो. 3 digit वाले में जब sum अपना 3 digit आता है 108 आया यहाँ पे, अगर यहाँ पे 2 डिजिट आता है तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, आउटर मोस्ट डिजिट को हम बाहर रखते हैं, बीच के डिजिट्स को पेयर में ऐड करते हैं. लेकिन अगर बाहर का भी 36 के जगह सिंगल डिजिट मल्टीप्लिकेशन है तो वी कंसिडर इट इनटू द एडिशन, जो हमने पहले दो देखा. अब यहाँ पे 3 डिजिट सम आ रहा है. सो 3 डिजिट सम में क्या हो रहा है, वी आर कीपिंग दिस 2 आउटसाइड हियर, देन वी आर एडिंग दिस 7 विथ 8. ओके, ये पेयर हम ऐड कर रहे हैं 7 and 8. जस्ट आफ्टर दैट, सिंस अब पेयर में ऐड नहीं हो सकता बिकॉज 3 डिजिट्स आर रिमेन 0, 1 and 6. सो व्हाट डू वी डू, वी ऐड ऑल द रिमेनिंग डिजिट्स टुगेदर कीपिंग द आउटर मोस्ट डिजिट बाहर. ओके, सो ये 3 हमने बाहर रख दिया एंड वी हैव एडेड ऑल द रिमेनिंग डिजिट्स हियर. अब 8 plus 7 इज इक्वल्स टू 15, तो हमने सिर्फ 5 यूनिट डिजिट लिखा यहाँ पे एंड जो 1 कैरिड ओवर है दैट वी हैव एडेड डायरेक्टली टू द 3, द आउटर मोस्ट डिजिट. यहाँ बीच में कभी ब्रैकेट में हमने उसको ऐड नहीं किया है. दिस अगेन व्हाट डू वी डू, वी विल कीप 4 and 2 असाइड, देन वी विल ऐड फर्स्ट पेयर 9 plus 7. उसका जो कैरी ओवर आएगा वो सीधा 4 पे जाएगा और जो बचे हुए डिजिट्स है 0, 1 and 0 दैट वी विल ऐड टुगेदर. सो 16 का 6 and then 1 carry over to 4 which will be 5. This is how you multiply 2 digit numbers together. For the numbers which are nearing to 100, this method is also applicable, but there is another approach, another technique to do this calculation in a faster way. What do we do? We see the difference of it. जैसे 99 and 98 अभी जो हमने मेथड देखी that is also applicable. If you are okay with that, you go ahead with that. Do not get confused with lot of methods, but yeah, if you can remember, it is good for you. So 99 into 98, both the numbers are nearing to 100. 99 is -1, 98 is -2. So अगर 100 में से 1 माइनस करें तो we get 99, 2 माइनस करें तो we get 98. Then what we do? We do diagonal subtraction. 99 minus 2 and 98 minus 1. The answer will always remain same. क्योंकि डिफरेंस है वो, उनका डिफरेंस सेम ही आएगा एंड दैट डिफरेंस इज 97, विच इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ अवर प्रॉब्लम आंसर. ओके, आई विल जस्ट एक्सप्लेन यू हियर. इफ यू आर डूइंग 99 into 98 by our regular method, if we go 99, 81, this will be 72 and बीच में क्रॉस एंड ऐड. सो 72 plus 81, 153. Okay, then what do? We keep 8 aside, 2 aside. यहाँ पे 7 plus 3 ऐड करेंगे 10, 0. Carry over 1 will be added here. Remaining digits 1 plus 5, 7, and 8 plus 1, 9. So 9702 will be our answer for 98 into 99, right? By our regular method. Now, if we are going for the different approach, that is 99 and 98, since they are nearing to 100, right? So what do? The difference we are saying, -1, -2, cross subtract. 99 minus 2 is 97, 98 minus 1 is 97. This is the first part of our answer. And remaining part we will get by multiplying this difference. -1 into -2 is 2. But we need 2 digit answer here. That's why let's make it 02. Right? I'll explain again. अपना regular method तो है ही, एक नंबर से multiply करो, then place छोड़ो, फिर उससे multiply करो, then add करो. This is our regular method. Second method we have seen, tens digit multiply, unit digit multiply, बीच वाला cross multiply and add. And then you know how to add it. If you practice it, it is the most fastest method that you can check. This you will get. Then Third method, since the numbers are nearing to 100, what do? We see the difference, 98 minus 1, 99 minus 2, that we get the first part of the answer, and then the second part we get by multiplying the difference. So what if I get 88 into 89? By this method, since they both are approaching 100, 100 में जब अगर 80s में हो तब तक you can go, otherwise you will end up in calculating more complex things. So 88 into 89, we can see minus 11 and minus 12 is the difference. 88 का minus 12 है, 89 का minus 11 है. So diagonally अगर subtract करेंगे तो 88 minus 11 we get 77 is the first part of our answer. Second part we get by multiplying 11 and 12. Minus 11 into minus 12 is 132. Right? So we will write only last two digits, 32, and 1 will be carried over to this. So final answer will be 7832. Same method we can go for the numbers exceeding 100. So if you have numbers, say 106 into 107, you have to perform. So 3 digit takes more time. So 100 में plus 7 करो तो 107 मिलता है, plus 6 करो तो 106 मिलता है. हाँ, right. So now you diagonally add because ये plus sign है. So you have to add. यहाँ पे minus था, so we have subtracted diagonally. Right? Since these are more than 100, we are going to add. Now 107 plus 6, 106 plus 7. How much it is? 7 plus 6? 13. That means 113 is the first part of our answer. Then we do 7 into 6, 42. Will be second part of our answer. So 107 into 106 will be 11342. If you are getting this multiplication in 3 digit, write only last 2 digits, and the third hundredths digit will be the carryover into this multiplication. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Then we have the method to calculate the squares. How do we calculate the square? So if we need to find the square of 12, what we do? 12 into 12. So by our regular method या जो भी method है, you go by 144. 12 square तो 144 सबको पता ही है. Still I showed you. Now अगर हम ज़्यादा जल्दी में करें तो what do we do? 1 का square लो 1, 2 का square लो 4, and multiply all these digits. 1 into 2 into 2, that is 4. So 12 square is 144. So take any random number to find its square. So first take 3 square 9, 8 square 64. 8 into 3 24 into 2 48. So what do we do? Write 4. 6 carry over to 48. 54. 5 carry over to 9. 14. So 38 square is 1444. So this is also the method to find the squares. Now for cube also there is method. So if you need to find the cube of the 12, right? What do? We take 1 cube and then 2 cube. यहाँ पे 2 cube. बीच में हम क्या करेंगे? 1 square into 2. And यहाँ पे 1 into 2 square. So we have 4 brackets to find cube. Okay, I'll write in the first bracket, second bracket, third bracket, fourth bracket. This is how we will divide. So 1 cube is 1. मतलब you can see फर्स्ट नंबर की पावर डिक्रीज होती जाएगी, सेकेंड नंबर की पावर इंक्रीज होती जाएगी टिल क्यूब. ओके, सो 1 cube is 1, 1 square into 2 is 2, 4 into 1 is 4, and 8. So 12 cube is 1248. Similarly, take any random number to find the cube. So for example, 45 cube. How do we do? Oh wait, no, not 1248. Wait, 1, 2, 4, 8. ऐसा है ना? बीच वाले नंबर्स को आप डबल करो. So it will be 4, this will be 16. So now new numbers will be 1, 4, 16, 8. Not 16, 8. Double करना है, square नहीं, sorry. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. And this will remain same. So this will be our final square, or final cube. We are going to write as it is. Since there are no 2 digits involved in any of the numbers, we are going to write at it as it is. So now 12 cube is 1488. 144 into 12 कितना होता है? Just a sec, I'm doing some mistake. 1, 2, 4, 8, right? Then we have to, okay, we have to add it, right, wait. I forgot. Just add it, add these numbers, right? So 1, 6, 12, 16. You have to add these things. 1, 2, 4, 8. Then you have to double it, middle two numbers. Then you have to add 4 and 2, 6, 8 and 4, 12, 8 and 8, 16. Now you can write like unit digit 6. Then wait, these numbers we don't need to add. This will remain as 8 only. So unit digit is 8. This is 12, so 2, 1 will be carried over, 7 and 1. Now is it right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Sorry, my mistake. I'll explain again. So what are we doing? We are finding the cube. So for cube, first number का power decrease करते जाना. 1 square into 1, 0. 2 का power increase करते जाना till cube. So 1 cube is 1, middle number and end numbers. Now middle numbers को हम double करेंगे. 2 will become 4, 4 will become 8. After doing that, we are going to add them, only middle numbers. And then we are going to write with the unit digits. Carry over होगा तो उसमें add होगा and we are going to add. Now 45 cube we were talking about. So 4 cube is
64.
Right? Then यहाँ पे 4 square into 5, 4 into 5 square and 5 cube. Right? So it will be 64, 40, नहीं, 80. 4 square. This will be 100, 25 into 4. And this will be 125. Right? Now what do we know? We have to double the middle numbers. 160, 200. Add. So new numbers will be 64, 240, 300 and 125. Now what to do? Starting from the unit digit. 5, 12 will be carried over to 300. So it will be 312. Uska 2, 31 will be carried over here. Uska 1, 27 will be carried over to here. 101,125. No, wait, I did some mistake again. 5, 30, 3, 1, 2. So 2, 31 will be carried over. So 27 will be carried over. 9, 1, 1. हाँ, it will be 9 ना. 1 आएगा तो right. 91125. So this is how you find cube. Very rarely will be get such big numbers, but हाँ छोटे छोटे numbers के लिए हमें ज़रूरत पड़ सकती है to find cubes and squares. So these methods should be handy. आप अगर जितनी practice करोगे you will be able to remember more. Square तो easy है, cube में थोड़ा सा tricky है, but still if you are able to remember this technique, it will be much faster for you. Again aptitude में आपको कोई इतना basics पूछेगा नहीं, but yes, whatever problems we are going to solve, they may require the faster calculation. उसके लिए आपको ये techniques जानना ज़रूरी होता है. ठीक है, तो आज since this was our first class, I have just told you about few shortcut methods. Tomorrow onwards we are definitely going to start with the actual syllabus of aptitude, जहाँ पे we are going to see the problems and then we are going to see again the shortcut tricks. We have already seen it many times before also, but still we are going to brush it up and we have to see how we are going to perform for the upcoming placement. Any doubt, any topic particularly you want more practice, you just let me know so that we can prepare our sessions accordingly. Thank you so much. Bye bye.